Hello, I'm Lauren Green, and you're in the Strategy Room. Ted Cruz has announced Carly Fiorina will be his running mate should he win the Republican presidential nomination, that is, unleashing a new wave of candidate sniping. GOP rival Donald Trump calling the announcement a, quote, waste of time, leading Fiorina to hit back, saying Trump still doesn't have the 1237 delegates to clinch the nomination, and, quote, close doesn't count. Here with reaction are Ellen Ratner, Talk Media News Bureau Chief and Fox News contributor, and Republican strategist Adam Goodman. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Adam, let me start with you. So what do you make of Cruz's VP pick? Not only the timing, but also the choice.
Well, first thing about a VP selection, Lauren, is do no harm. Rule of thumb number one, do no harm. She's obviously very fully vetted after having gone through the better part of a presidential campaign. She certainly checks that box, as well as you might argue being very capable as an outsider, as a businesswoman, a Californian. The primary obviously is coming up there on June 7th. That also checks another box. But think about the ultimate irony here. Look at these two, Cruz and Fiorina, who pride themselves, build themselves, proclaim themselves to be outsiders, both of them. And now they're ganging up, back by the inside, to try to take on and take down, rather, the ultimate outsider. And in terms of your comment about Carly saying close isn't close enough, I'd argue with that point this year. I think Donald Trump is going to be very close, if not at the 1237. If he's close, I actually think because the American public has been weighing in about fairness, close this year may be close enough.
All right, Ellen, so first we've got an alliance with Kasich, and now a Cruz-Fiorina ticket rollout. I mean, like, what do you think of Cruz's campaign strategy, and what does Kasich think of this pact?
Well, first of all, I think Governor Kasich is putting his eggs in the Trump basket, although he's not saying it, hoping to be his VP. But secondly, and most importantly, listen, Ted Cruz is looking at 2020, 2024, so he wants to shore up with women, which he's doing against Trump, and he is doing an outsider, a business person, and he's looking at the next election. Let's just face it, he doesn't have the ability to make it to this one.
Yeah, you know, Adam, this didn't work as a strategy for Ronald Reagan when he chose the running mate before he got the nomination. I mean, is this a good strategy for Cruz?
First of all, I want to compliment Ellen on that point of view about looking ahead. I think she's right. Yes, I think this is actually, he had to change the storyline, Lauren. I mean, he came out of a five-state shellacking in the Northeast where everyone's saying now that it looks like the Donald Trump candidacy is inevitably headed to the nomination. He had to change that, and of course he was also sidetracked together with John Kasich by the story about collusion at a time which fit, of course, Trump's narrative to a T. So I think he had to do something. I think it's not going to be enough. I think to Ellen's point, it's probably thinking about his image and his prospects moving forward as opposed to now. I think we are almost there finally. 3 months, it's only been 3 months. 3 months into the process, I think we're almost there in terms of the two nominees.
You know, Ellen, this is almost like a tag team match, I mean, because Fiorina came out gunning at Trump right away. I mean, is this going to work for Cruz's campaign?
I mean, what is it? He's got nothing to lose by having her, honestly. He's just going to make it with women. He's going to make it with business people. But he's not going to get the nomination. So this is a forward-looking strategy.
Okay, Adam, I'm going to give you the last word on this. What do you think?
What's really interesting is, and to look out for, is does Carly Fiorina become the attack dog? You know, Ted Cruz has had to shoulder that himself against Donald Trump for certainly the better part of the last 8 weeks. What happens now when you have Carly, who really prides herself on being, let's just say, aggressive and bringing her point of view to the fore? I think she's going to be the prime attacker of Donald Trump from that ticket, and how that plays will have a lot to do with at least the feelings, if not the result, going into the convention.
All right, I want to thank you so much, Ellen and Adam.
Thank you.
And for complete coverage of the 2016 election, go to foxnews.com. I'm Lauren Green, and thanks for watching.